Welcome back, everyone around the world, everyone in the comic book community. Coast to Coast is back after 2 weeks off. Oh man, felt good to recharge our batteries, and I'm happy to do the show tonight. I want to let me do something real quick. I need to turn this damn ceiling fan on. It's getting kind of toasty over here in Florida. The weather's been bad, and hopefully we're supposed to have some more rain, but at the moment we're not having any, so that's a good thing, man. So thank you all for hanging out on the show right now. It's been a great day. I can't complain. Went to the shop, pick up some books, got a package in the mail, and let's see what's gonna happen tonight, man. So that being said, I want to just enter here. Thank you for watching. Let's see what we got going on tonight. So, picked up a few books from the LCS and got a bunch of things, man. Got a bunch of things, and I want to show you guys. So, give me 1 second right now. Phone to the side, and man, there's a stack of comics. Got a package I received in the mail. I want to open up, but we'll get to that in a few seconds. A few people in the chat jumped on right now. Give me 1 second. Let me turn on this ceiling fan. Man, it get kind of toasty here in the sunroom here in Florida. But thank you all for hanging out and letting me take a second to put the ceiling fan on. But few people in the chat. Actually, there's quite a few people in the chat. Put the readers on, and I'm gonna show you what we picked up today from the shop. I got someone in the green room. He's in the green room right now. We'll leave him there for a few seconds. Let's acknowledge the chat at the moment right now. There's a bunch of people, man. I wish I had. Let me try to do something here. Coconuts. You look quiet as hell there. Pulling up the chat on the second screen. All right. Let's rock and roll, ladies and gents. Let's do this right now. Let's say hello to people in the house right now. So far, no rain in Florida, in my area. So, with that being said, let's say hello to the first person in the house. Tomorrow in the house. Cinema. What's going on? Station. What's up, my man? How you doing? Road Trader in the house. What's up, my man? Road Trader. Boom. Got the box right here, man. We're going to open that up. What is going on? Rob Boswell, my homie. What's up, Rod? What's going on? Nick's Kicks and Comics. Boom. In the house, man. Hope it stays nice and dry and safe, Rod. Good evening to the rest of the fine chat members. There it is, man. Yo, Gamma Ray Comics. Yo, what is going on, man? Stay tuned, man. He will be on Lame or Frame this Tuesday. So let's see who else we got. We got our friend from down over there in Orlando, Florida. We got Stay Puft 1983, Sean. Honor to have you on the show, man. What is going on? And of course, we have the wifey, the 9.8 is saying, wait a minute. She can't do that fast. The 9.8 wife is going to come here And yeah, yes, you are. Come here. I'm not. I thought she was gonna stay here tonight, but she fooled me. So the 9.8 wife is coming to the show. She's gonna say she's gonna say bye. She's gotta go take care of mom, and this is her second appearance. Here, say hello to the community. Oh, she won't do it. God, trying hard, man, trying hard. All right, I love you too, babe. All right, yo, John Comments with kids, man. What is going on? All right, Rob Boswell. Yo, DJ Links in the house, my homie, man. What is going on, dude? How you doing, man? And D Piercy in the house. What is up, man? How you doing? Just a little podcast in the house. What's up, gang? That's what he's saying to the community. Travis in the house, man. Boom. What is up, my man? How you doing? Welcome to the show. Of course, we cannot have a show without Jennifer. Jennifer in the house. Comics will break your heart. Welcome, my dear. Thank you so much for hanging out on the return. 2 weeks off of Coast to Coast Comics. Thank you so much for hanging out on the show right now. I'm going to be dropping the link, and we'll have a good time with the community. Have your drinks ready, the whole 9 yards. We'll have a good time. And then, we'll take it from there. I have to say, I had a good day hanging out with some people in the community, some close friends of mine. If you've seen Instagram, I posted some pictures of Perry Comics, Dwayne from the comic club over there in Riverview, Florida. Great moment. It was so cool to hang out with these people, man. I am so pumped. I'm actually out of words when I'm so happy that I had a great day, man. But let me see who else is in the chat. Mr. Link in the house. Slotted up 503 in the house. What's up, my man? Yo, Captain Comics. Yo, ahoy, mates and mermaids. My homie Steve in the house. What's up, man? And all right. So we're gonna bring in right now a homie that was hanging out with me today. This is you guys probably know him. He jumped on the show not too long ago. This is his first time doing a StreamYard type of thing with me. He's the one that got me back into comic books. And let's bring in right now Quinn Comic Stash, and we'll talk about our adventure today. But I will be dropping the link for you guys that want to jump on. I got a stack of comics. I got an unboxing to do right now. We're gonna hang out, have a good time. If you guys want to jump on the show, feel free to do that. But with that being said, let's bring in Mr. Quinn, Mr. Q in the house, man.
What's up, everybody? Comic fam, Rock, how's it going, brother?
I don't know, man. You tell me, man. I haven't seen you in a long time.
It was a good day of hunting, man. We went deep in some boxes, and it was a good day for us, man. We had a great day.
Oh, what's going on?
Good.
All right, nice. Oh man, I'm sorry, man. I didn't put I wasn't able to let you put your names on the screen, so that is my bad. Let me see if I can go back and fix that. But man, we had a great day, man. Community,
fantastic.
It was dope, man.
It's a WrestleMania day. We got WrestleMania on the screen back there. Just signed up with Peacock to stream a little WrestleMania tonight too, and it's a good day, man. Found some sweet books today. Got some nice artwork, and had a blast.
Yeah, man. It was amazing. It was great, man. It was great.
Yeah, shout out to Comic Club, right? Dwayne at Comic Club. Shop is fantastic. Riverview, Florida. That's the spot, man. That is a fantastic shop. Dwayne is a fantastic guy. He and his wife run a great spot there. Ton of good books. A lot of unique stuff there. A lot of innovative stuff with their shredded comics and such that they do there, man. one of a kind type stuff that they're doing over there. You guys check them out. The website, Comic Club, they're fantastic.
Yeah, man, for sure, man. And thank you for jumping on the show, Mr. Quinn. It's an honor to have you on the show.
I'm happy to be here, guys.
And I'm gonna drop the link before we start showing off some books. And we may talk about how much we spent or not, but it's one of those things
there's other things we can talk about, like these fantastic books we got. Well, why talk about what it costs?
Well,
no one wants to hear that.
Well, you never know, man. The community is always like, they're always like, how much?
Hey, I found a modern grail today. I've been looking for this book for 2 months. A Girl Walks Home Alone at Night. Found me a first print of this. It's a variant, but I haven't been able to find this book anywhere. And shout out to Comic Club, because he had one in the shop for me, man. It's a hard book to find. It is not an easy book to find out there. Super happy to pick that up today.
All right, sweet, man. Sweet. And let's see, man. A bunch of people in the house. I see Dan Piercy is a big wrestling fan, and he's talking about some wrestling and someone that won the title. All right. We got actual Dracula in the house station. Boom. How you doing, sir? And we got here, let's see who else we got in the house. You can't leave out Nick Kitson Comics. What's going on, man? How you doing? And
I don't know if it's 1 in 500, Nicks. I'm not sure. I didn't even know this was one of the variants that is out there. Maybe someone in the community can tell me. The cover I was used to seeing was the red cover that had the nun on it. This one I'm not really quite sure. I apologize for the glare, guys. I don't have my lighting down on this stuff yet. But
it's all good, Q. It's all good, Q.
That's the one. Y'all let me know if this is a 1 in 500. I hope so, because I got it for a great price. So I mean, that'd make my day.
Oh, wait a minute. Right now, we got a super chat coming from ZMZ Collection. We would like to thank you and your entire community for the shout out. We appreciate what you do. Collectors keep collecting. Hashtag grow together, man. That is pretty neat. And whenever I see a super chat, I like to do something, a little funny thing. I like to see my homie. Boom. There it is, man. Yeah, buddy. Get it. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ZMZ Collection, man. Thank you so much for the support. And with that being said, holy crap, man. Yo, man. I got this package here. I need to open this thing.
Fire.
Let's see what we got here, man. And if you guys want to jump on the show, I can drop the link. A few people I would like to hang out with, especially with Abel. Glitter and Duct Tape. It would be nice to hang out with you. Rob Boswell. Me and Robin, we did one show a long time ago. He was just smoking on his cigar. But he's a cool homie in the community. But I'm going to bring out something right now. I'm going to bring out package, of course. And let's see here.
What's your brother doing?
Let's see. Give me 1 minute, family. Give me 1 minute. I'm going to open up this package, and I'm going to have to shout out someone. The phone right now, I'm scrolling back, man. This is what happens when you're live. All right, here we go.
Live and not pre-recorded.
All right, so we got a package in the mail for a mystery box, I say, and once again, man, thank you ZMZ Collection for the super chat. Really do appreciate that. Rob Boswell in the green room doing his thing, smoking a cigar, man. All right, so I'm gonna give me 1 second, Mr. Boswell. I'll bring you on. So So the Road Trader, man, the Road Trader reached out to me, and he said, "I'm gonna send you a package out, and it's indie book. I'm not gonna tell you where is it from because you guys need to stay tuned for Shout Out Show to find out who the box, or who's making the comic books, and for that shout out. So I'm gonna show you the comic books, and we'll take it from there. I reached out to that's how you package it. You recycle it, put it in a bag.
Put it in the bag. You were telling me about that today, Rob.
And these are
sending out the camera rays this week, so I need to learn how to package these things properly.
All right, so these are some indie comics. Let's see here, the Road Trader. I'm looking at his message right now. And Road Trader, if you're in a house, if you want to jump on, I'll drop the link again. Anyone that wants to hang out with us right now on Coast to Coast, feel free to jump on and talk comics. We got Mr. Boswell. I'll bring in Mr. Boswell right now. He's a big supporter.
With the stove.
What's up,
Mr. Boswell? What's going on, sir?
Oh, just chilling, man. How y'all doing?
Doing well, man.
Okay, I heard my name and I heard Stogie, so I had to get on. So,
Yo, man.
What you smoking on tonight?
this is a La Perla Habana 1515. So it's a Dominican Republic cigar. So
Nice. Enjoy, brother.
thank you. How's everybody doing?
Sure will, sir.
Fantastic.
Sweet. I dropped entirely way too much money on an ASM 129 about 10 minutes ago.
Congrats. That's a good book to pick up, man. That's a beautiful book to be picking up. It's a guy who got me into comics. That was his first book ever, was ASM 129. So, I mean, that's cool. Yeah, that book holds a lot of history to me, man. That's awesome.
Good deal.
Wow.
Yeah, that I don't think I was ready for that, but I think I got a good price, so good deal. So I'm okay with it. But
get a Punisher, man. Those Punisher books, a bunch of those Punisher #1s going through the roof, man.
oh, really?
He's got a nice Punisher #1 9.6 behind him there. I was letting him know that thing is worth infinite money right now. I mean, that book is through the roof, man. Raw, they're like $100. He didn't believe me. Yeah, they're insane.
All right. So let me show off these books right now, man. The Road Trader sent me some indie books, and for more information on these indie books, you got to stay tuned tomorrow because we're doing the shout out show. And holy crap, man, these books look fantastic. I will say that the book is called Brickhaven, and I'm just gonna. There it is, right there.
Pretty nice cover.
That's another one.
Cheshire Cat there. Those are sweet looking books, man. Those are very nice.
And we got certificates. Yep.
Sweet.
So that's from an indie creator.
Yes. And for more, you got to stay tuned for that tomorrow on the shout out show. It's gonna be epic, man. It's gonna be epic.
So did you do like a Kickstarter or what?
There is a Kickstarter, yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna be working on all that later on tonight. I'm gonna have all links, the whole 9 yards. And I didn't want to talk about the comic books so much. Just want to show it off. That way you guys can hang out tomorrow. And I'm gonna try to push to hang out the game on the show tomorrow. So there it is. And the Road Trader, thank you so much for these books. And man, we'll figure it out tomorrow. But I got a bunch of things lined up in my mind how we're gonna do this. And thank you for the books, man. And actually, there's some other books in here from, I guess, AOK here. I got here Spectacular Spider-Man issue 159. It says actual appearance by Doctor Doom and the Wizard.
I'm trying to fix it, but it's too far.
Oh,
Cool.
Oh.
oh.
You
that.
have no Rod, how far out that spectacular run goes?
I'm not too familiar of how far that run goes. I'm not collecting it, but that is a really dope book, man.
Use mommy. Let's mommy use first.
And oh man, he sent holy coconuts, man. I got a Marvel team up.
Oh, what?
Boom, hey no.
Invisible Girl. That's a nice book, man. Look at that.
Ooh, issue 88,
That's a beautiful book, brother.
dude. And you can see Spider-Man. Kind of
Yeah, look at
invisible.
that. She's making him invisible. That is a sweet cover.
Dude, man. Yo, Road Trader, man, hooked it up, man. Wait a minute. We got some New Mutant goodness. Issue number 8.
Nice.
Nice. Oh, man.
Oh, Danny Moonstar there on the cover.
Yes, sir. Whoa, whoa. Whoa. Marvel Team Ups 89?
Ooh,
Nightcrawler. Nice.
What the heck? I don't have this one.
very cool.
Wow. Dopeness, man. Yo, Road Trader hooking it up big time, man. Whoa, wait a minute. Holy crap.
Spectacular Spider-Man. Nice early Hobgoblin appearance there. That's
See
nice.
that?
That's awesome, man. Yeah, let's
Issue
talk
161.
Saturday. Cheers to that.
Wow, man. Yo, Road Trader hooking it up, man. Stay tuned, man. Stay tuned tomorrow. We're gonna be doing a shout out tomorrow for the show. We got Bleak Haven Comics right now. You want to subscribe? They only have 10 subscribers on the channels right now, but check it out. That's their channel on YouTube, and we'll be giving them a shout out tomorrow. Right. Put these books to the side right here, man. We're hanging out with the community.
They're trying to take over my spot, huh? Look at this glory hog. Move it over there, kiddo. Ain't your bedtime?
No, I don't have a
Our
bedtime on
kids
Saturday.
Our kid's supposed to be in bed after 8 o'clock. Is that
No,
not the way it works in life?
not on Saturday.
Oh, okay.
It's all good, man. It's all good. Let's see who else we got in the chat, man. We got Glitter on the Duct Tape. Hello. We got plenty of things to show you guys what we picked up today at the shops. Let's see.
Little,
We got Marvel on the show.
I'm trying to show it, but it's too bright. It's just too blingy.
Turn it to the side, Q.
It's the Echo cover.
Hmm.
You just can't see it. There's too
There
much.
it is, right there.
There we go. There we go. I had the original cover. I had to pick this one up as well. Echo's starting to pop up everywhere. Starting to see her. She's going to be in the Hawkeye series. So like her first appearances in Daredevil and the David Mack, Ed Bendis run. Those things are starting to go through the roof. So it was the last one there on the shelf because that guy and ASM 129 bought the other ones. So I got the last one that they had on the shelf. I was like, I might as well just jump on the bandwagon too, you know?
All right. We're bringing in a channel for the first time ever, man. We're bringing in someone I probably botched his name several times in the house. But right now, he's going to clear it up. Let's bring in, for the first time ever, I'm gonna do my best, man. Tomorrow Cinema in the house, man.
Station. That was perfect, Rod. That was perfect.
Woo!
Hey, how's it going, fellas?
What's going on?
What's going on, man?
I just wanted to hop on. I haven't been on your channel before. I've been really trying to make it work, though, dude. I love your stuff, man.
Oh, thanks,
Right,
man.
Rock is the legend, man. He's the icon, as
Oh,
they
yeah.
say, right? Dude, we walked in, no lie. We walked into Comic Club today, and it was like I walked in there with a rock star. No lie. No lie. Like, it was like red carpet. Dwayne was like, I can't believe I got Rod in my shop today. It was just,
It wasn't like that, but it was like
sick, you know.
Was that Dwayne?
I'm playing it down a little bit too. It was more than that. I think there was some fireworks and sparklers going off and everything. I mean, it was,
Anybody that hang out with Perry, come on, you've got to be a rock star.
yeah.
I walk in my shop and they're like, "This guy again?" Oh,
That's what they said when Perry walked in. No lie. I'm not even busting balls there. That's what.
it was a funny experience because when I walked in, it was like my eyes locked on the owner, Dwayne, and he just goes, "Rod!" And then I'm like, I'm nervous as hell. Let me tell you, I'm nervous as hell. I like kind of worked my way towards him, the owner, and we kind of did a fist bump, whatever. And after that, he kept talking, and I met his wife. And I felt like I was at home, man.
So Rod, did you do another shredded comic?
Was not able to do that. Well, we're gonna work around it. We were only there probably for like an hour and a half, but we were all lost in the moment. Perry got there. Perry started doing. Perry walks to the door. He does the Perry dance, and then he sees me, and I do the Perry dance, and it was like introduce him to my friends Danny and ESX 129, and me and Perry give a big hug, and we just like it's you get lost in the moment. We did not even get a tour of the backstage of the comic shop.
It was busy. The shop was packed. There was people in there. There's traffic through there the whole time we were in there too. Like it was, it was a busy day. It was Saturday at a comic shop. I mean, there was people in and out. He had his hands full. He was very gracious, though. He took a lot of time with us and talked to us. And Dwayne was great.
Dwayne's a cool dude.
So what's this shredded comics thing? We don't have that in Minnesota.
So what they they're unique books. They only do a copy of like one issue. He keeps a log to where like he'll only do like say that the one he had sitting there is an Ultimate #1, Ultimate Avengers #1, and they'll take that book and they shred it. Right? They put it through the shredder and it turns it into confetti, pretty much, cover and all. They put it in like this box about yay big with the certificate of authenticity, and they seal it. So it's a unique one of type deal because they will never make another one of that issue. He keeps a log of the issues that he's done. He might do a variant of the same issue, but he only does one of the cover, and 10% of what it's bought for goes to St. Jude's Children's Charity as well. So it's a charity thing as well. I mean, it's
That's awesome.
It's a super cool thing they're doing there, man. It really is. It's unique and it's a one of a kind thing because they won't ever shred another book that they've already shredded at some point or another. So you when you get it, you get this little collector's box that's sealed, hermetically sealed, and like with the certificate of authenticity, and it's got a picture of the cover of the book, and inside the box is just the confetti of the book. It's kind of cool, but it goes to charity, helping kids and stuff too. You can't beat that, right? So
not at all.
Win-win all the way across the board. I think they really nailed, like in a business where it's all been done in comics and stuff. This guy found this niche, unique thing, and it's cool. It's special. It's awesome. Helps charity. I mean, he's hitting it on all cylinders. It's very cool.
That's awesome.
And not only that, man, Well, I was there at the shop, man. It was pretty neat. That before I walked out the shop, Dwayne, I hope you watching this over comic clubs. He's on Facebook, and I got a stack of comic books I want to show you guys, but we'll get to that shortly. But there's a masterpiece on the wall. I guess some of you guys seen it on Instagram, and man, let me tell you, I was looking at it. Here it is. Actually, it's this way.
That's awesome.
Oh,
Of course,
that's
it's Daredevil.
gorgeous.
And he's walking back and forth playing. And he goes, "That's $80." And I'm like,
He did.
I already I already bought some wall books, not expensive wall books, and I can show you a couple of them once we keep doing the show. But before we walked out, we took a bunch of pictures. You've seen those pictures on IG, and he goes, "Rod, you can't leave yet, man." I'm like, "Why? What's going on?" He grabs a little ladder, and I see him climbing up to it, and he gets it down, and I'm like, "Crap." He said he's been holding on to this for the longest to give it to me. The artist is a local artist here in Florida. I got choked up, and Perry Comics is next to me. And I could see him looking at me. I think he knew about it. And the thing is flat out gorgeous. You got the yellow background, then you got the red and black. So you got yellow, black, the whole 9 yards of a Daredevil, which is pretty dope. A few more people want to jump on the show, man. I'm just gonna rock and roll, man. Let's do this, man. We got I'm gonna put this.
Dude, that's awesome.
You can kick me out if you have to, brother.
Beautiful paintwork, man.
It's like a Frank Miller and Joe Quesada had a baby, and bam, right there in yellow, black, and red. It's beautiful.
Awesome, man. Awesome. Let's bring in two cats in the community. Let's bring in right now. This one guy, he can hang out there for a little bit, but let's bring in one homie that's been rocking out. He just broke 100. We go by TM Nerdy. We got Travis in the house. Let's bring in Travis. Yo, cool homie, man.
Ah,
What is up?
oh,
What's going on, T?
How's it going, everyone?
What's up, my man?
That package you got from the Rogue Trader was just amazing. And like, guys, if you're not sub up to the Rogue Trader, go sub up to him now. He's just an amazing guy.
Yeah, for sure, man. All right. We're gonna bring in someone else. And you guys know this guy. There's no introduction for this one. His backgrounds. I've been on his show. Actually, I was on hanging out with him, hanging out with Cardboard Crazy. Somebody goes by Q, Remy Q. Let's bring him in the house right now. Remy Q Studios, my homie.
Hey.
What's going on, everybody? How you doing?
Station, my friend. Station.
What is this station?
Ask Fable.
Yeah, Fable will drop some knowledge in the chat. But me and Trav, we're in the Pop Culture Philosophers Bad Batch crew, and Pop Culture Philosophers Rockin' Robbie. He always says "station" from Bill and Ted. It just means be excellent to each other. It's like our version of aloha. So we say it to everybody.
That's a little cooler than what I was thinking.
Sweet. Yo, gang, thank you all for hanging out on Coast to Coast
That's
Comics.
good, man.
So, guys, man, I got a stack of comics, man. You guys can talk about whatever you want to talk about. You want to show off some books, what you picked up. You want to have a drink with us? Feel free to do it. I got a little honey Jack and Coke here.
Salute.
Oh.
So
Oh, the books I picked up at the shop today, man. Look at this, man.
Ooh,
I'll show them off. You guys can.
nice.
I was going to read Bag and Board throughout the show, but I'm not going to do that because Remy Q got the beautiful background. And I love it, man. He does it every time, man. Oh, man.
Y'all got
I
some
don't
big
have
stacks
books.
there. I only picked up a couple books.
This whole stack is nothing but Tomb of Dracula.
Oh,
Oh,
This is all I've been
Nice.
working on. I've been putting this run together for a couple of years now. No lie. Rod picked up issue 1 for me at MegaCon a couple years ago for like $30 when the was not doing nothing. And it's a nice copy. The series was that's when I kind of got into it. I was finding them in dollar bins. And then like all of a sudden now I got paid $10, $15, $20 for issues. And I was literally picking them up in dollar bins when I first started the run. But I needed about 30 issues. I picked up about 15 today. So, I'm probably about
Nice.
shy of the whole run. I can't wait, man, to finish that up. Except for the giant size ones. I didn't even know they did giant size Tomb of Dracula. Like
They're
number
almost magazines, aren't they?
they're super expensive too. Like number 2 is like $50. I wasn't touching that today. Like I haven't even seen a number 1 in the wild yet. So like number 1's probably double that. Number 1's probably $100 book. I haven't even seen one of those yet. Didn't know they had them. Don't know how many of them they have. So I just got to add that to the run. But we'll get there. Making progress. The guys, shout out to what was it, VNC Collectibles or something like that. The place, like we just happened to stop by there on our way home. They're in Brandon, and he just had this long box. And it was like halfway full of Draculas. I was like, I'll take a bunch of these with me. Thank you, sir. And just lucked out, right place at the right time.
Just hanging out here, having a good time, talking with the community. We can be showing off books. Just having a good time, man. We're gonna bring in someone from the community, a writer, creator from the one who did The Edge. Let's bring him in the house right now. Marvin Wynn, how you doing, sir?
I'm doing. It's good. What's going on?
You tell me, sir. How's everything been with you?
All right. We just prepping up, getting ready for recently issue 2 weeks and previews. So back to the grind again. I'm back off creator mode, back into the grind mode.
Awesome,
That's
man.
awesome. What's it like to put out a book, man? That's got to be,
So it's a long story. And it's something that I plan on going over. So what I'm going to do later this year, I'm going to go from start to finish, like online and in my newsletter about the production of a book, all the way from start to finish. And it's not going to be sugar coated. There's going to be a lot of swearing in it and a lot of anger on things that we tried to do and couldn't do and didn't work. So I think it's going to be good. I think it's going to be good for people to read and find out that it's not all sugar coaty and just from point A to point B to point C to point D. It's a lot of point A to 2 to 8 to 7, back to A to 3 to 4. So there's no straight lines in making and creating anything.
I can imagine. Hats off to you and congratulations for getting it out there, man.
Yeah,
That's
thank
not
you.
an easy feat at all. So salute and thank you for your diligence pushing through all the nonsense it probably took you to get all of your art and your your production out there. It's like awesome. And thank you.
All the energy goes into the page, and then you're drained, and then you have to restart all over again.
And shout out to you, Marvin, for sending me the care packages that I sent out to the comic book community. So that's pretty dope. So thank you.
I'm going to hook you up with every issue.
All right. Well,
every issue you're going to get something.
We'll send it out to the community, the whole 9 yards. And let's see here, man. The panel is rocking, loaded, man. We got Rob Oswald, we got Chamahu Cinnamon in the house. We got Travis T. Man Nerd. D in the house. We got Remy Q. Of course, right now, out of nowhere, we got the man, Marvin Winton in the house.
Yeah, I did it bam. I just bamfed in like Nightcrawler. So I didn't get a lot of books this week, but I did get this. I got the Evil Master of Disguise Zartan from the classified line. He doesn't change colors, which is disappointing because the original Zartan figure, you take him out into the sun and he would change colors. This doesn't change color, which Hasbro should have done. I don't know why they didn't do it. It just doesn't make the characters fun.
Well, that's a sweet looking book.
Yeah, it's a good looking figure. I mean, it's got the mask and everything in there, so you could be the Master of Disguise, but I mean, doesn't have the color change, so it's got all the stuff on the back and everything.
That's a Zartan figure. Oh,
yeah, this is Zartan.
Oh, that's dope.
Did you get that for cover price?
Oh, that's
yeah. I got it from Amazon.
Sweet.
Yeah, so I got it when it popped up on Amazon. It was still using the code name, so it was like G.I. Joe, something or the other, Arkansas or something like that. So they put them up like that first, and then they're almost usually gone. But I was able to snag one off of there, like back when it was back in December, I think.
Oh wow!
When they had it up for pre-order.
Mm-hmm.
But they put up all the stuff yesterday when they had their fan fest, and most of the stuff is sold out already.
Yeah.
That's a good pickup there, brother.
So I never take my stuff out of the box. I just sit it up on the shelf. So
That's how we do too, man. Yo,
NRFP,
man,
right?
just hanging out with you guys, man. Have you read your read of the week? Was there a certain comic book that you enjoyed the most? We go around the clock here. If you guys read Marvel, DC, Indies, I mean, Indie is hot. I'm just saying. I'm
currently reading.
Silver Coin this week was off the chain, man. That was a number one from Image. It's got like fire on the roster of talent on that book. It's insane. You got people like Chip Zdarsky did the first issue. You got Ed Brisson, Jeff Lemire's in there. Like, you got these fantastic writers that are doing this 5-issue limited series, and that book was awesome this week. And Geiger, there it is, right there, baby. Yeah, and Geiger was off the chain too for Jeff Johns. Image knocked out the park. And I'm a Marvel guy too, and I walked out of my comic shop with 5 books, and 3 of them were in this week. So that's I had the end, and I don't even collect Avengers, but I bought the Avengers just so I could know what's going on leading into the Heroes Reborn stuff. And I picked up the King in Black 5, and then outside of that, it was like the Gathering #1, because I'm a Magic nerd at heart. I'm Magic and comics are right there with me. So I picked up that #1, and then it was Last Coin and Geiger. And Geiger is fantastic too. The artwork in that, I was
all right. No spoilers. No spoilers.
Geiger was good. Geiger was awesome.
Whoa, Brandon, you gotta relax for a second now, man. You just jumping on the show, man.
Well, get in there, buddy.
Hold your horses.
Respect. He said, "I'm done."
You gotta hold your horses,
That green room my ass. He said, "I'm getting in there."
You gotta hold your horses, Brandon. Brandon, I hope your surgery went well. You look fine. You got the hands up. I'm happy to see that, man. But we gotta go with right now. We gotta go around the clock, man. Mr. Oswald. We gotta read of the week or the cigar of the week. Boswell is frozen, so I guess we'll take that cigar as the week.
Token.
Still in the bid.
Tomorrow, sir, man. You're
so I'm opening boxes right now because I got stuff.
All right, so my #1 read this week was Ron V. Swamp Thing issue #2. This book was so good. I mean, every book Ron V has done in Swamp Thing, whether it's Future State, whether it's The Swamp Thing, has been fire, man. I love this book. I love the dynamics between fathers and sons. I just recently had my first son born 8 months ago, so it hits me kind of in that respect. I loved this book. Ron V gets Swamp Thing in a way that Alan Moore got Swamp Thing. I mean, the best Swamp Thing stories, he understands it. I love this book.
I really left Rod's house with all of his Swamp Things because he said it was so good. So I'm a read them. Like I'm a Swamp Thing fan. I didn't pick them up personally, but I've heard they are fantastic, and I'm getting on there because I've heard they were so fantastic. You know,
I love it.
He came over and was like, "Well, what do I need? I always take something for the house," and I was like.
It's like going into a comic shop. You just kind of walk in and you start
Take
pulling.
Owner and take Stray Dogs and take Swamp Thing.
It was Stray Dogs and Swamp Thing. That's why I left with today. It was Stray Dogs 1 and 2 and Swamp Thing 1 and 2.
It took everything, man. And Stray Dogs right there. Go ahead, Travis, man. You're next, sir. What you got, brother? What's your pick?
Cover so sick. I love that cover. The cover's awesome.
So I don't get my comics right away because I don't have a comic book store, so I have to order them. So I didn't get any of the new comics that released, but out of the comics that I did read, I would have to give it to Harley Quinn. This was a fun story. I really enjoyed this one. The art was a little bit but the story overall was pretty decent. And then, of course, I'd have to give it as well to Stray Dogs. I'm loving this series.
That cover is so sick. Where are you at, TM, that you don't, where you have to have everything shipped to you? Where are you at, TM?
PEI, Prince Edward Island, Canada.
10-4. Oh, man. It's still cold as all hell up there, huh?
A little bit, yeah. I still have to wear a sweater. It was a couple weeks ago, it was like beautiful. Like we thought spring was here, but then it just got cold and snowed again. I was like, oh, great.
That sounds like Pittsburgh.
Yeah, my kids were in the pool 2 weeks ago, and then it got cold again.
Hey, Q, are you from Pittsburgh?
That was me. I'm from Pittsburgh.
Oh, you're from Pittsburgh. No way,
Yeah.
no way.
I'm in Florida with Rod. We've been
There you go.
working on our tans for a month now.
Yeah. You can call me Casper. All right, I'm Casper.
Well, some
And-
people go outside their house in Florida.
Shut up.
Isn't that when you get attacked by gators?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Gators
no,
are
it's
waiting
to-
for you.
It's to defend the gators, to keep them from your home.
And the gators and geckos.
Yes.
All right. Let's go to Remy Q. Let's see what he's got going on.
I'll tell you what, I'm going to actually follow suit here. This is going to be my pick. I did pick up the variant cover, but
Oh,
yeah,
that's
Swamp Thing was just kind of won it over.
Oh,
And actually,
you
as a dark horse, this was pretty good so far. I haven't finished it, but
Oh, the Ed Brisson.
Oh,
Oh, what
yeah,
is
that's kind of like the dark
What
horse
is
right
that?
there.
Iron Shadows in the Moon. I have not even seen that book before. That is awesome looking, though. I'm a big Conan
Yeah, the art's-
fan. That's awesome
The
looking.
the art's really good, and then in the back they've got I mean it's like so I mean it's your standard comic, but then in the back they've got like I don't know 5 or 6 pages where it's actually just like a story. I mean like they continue on with it. That's what I mean. I haven't finished it yet, but
So it's kind of like they did in the Marvel Conan series, where they just had this written log of a new story that when Jason Aaron and all that took over at Marvel, they just had this barbarian story in the back of it. That's awesome. That was sweet,
Yeah.
man. Who's putting that out, brother?
it's a Blaze.
Blaze. Nice.
Mm.
I'll look into that. Let me pick that up.
no, man. Hardwood comic. Thank you, sir. He was supposed to be on the show, but he's busy with the family, and family comes first. Happy wife, happy life, and family is the number one thing important when you do things like this, man. We had Marvin winning in the house.
Did you guys
We got
read?
Rob tomorrow?
So
Team
I just-
Nerdy.
I cracked open
Hold
some of
on.
my Kickstarters, and I got Red Knight #1. Oops, that's up there. This way. There we go. And for some reason, I've got 2 of #3s. So now I got to fuss and complain because he sent me 2 #3s and #4, #5. So 5 is the newest issue, and then I've got Like Father Like Daughter 7 from Comic Uno. And I love this cover. This cover is great.
Look at that.
So they doubled up on your #3 and didn't send you #2.
Yep.
Is that what I'm hearing?
Here's a point. It's cool. I mean, I already have most of this stuff, so Rod, you're probably gonna see this in that box I'm sending.
Yo, man, it's all good, Marvin, man. Thank you for hanging out on the show, man. Watching some WrestleMania in the background. But I gotta bring in my young buck.
Don't talk about that, man. You'll get this. You get the.
I know. I
Tell me
know.
it's not there. You don't see nothing. There's
I
no.
don't see
WrestleMania.
anything,
What are
man.
you talking about?
But we
Nonsense
got the
going on
young
in the
buck right now, man. We got the young buck. We got Brandon in the house. Brandon, what is going on, my dude? How you doing, sir? Hope you're feeling well after your surgery.
Yeah, I'm doing well, one day at a time, slowly starting to walk again. So, I mean, it's just gonna go up from there. So I'm glad that it started off positive so far. I'm from Maryland. I got family in Pittsburgh, so when someone said Pittsburgh, my mind just went, whoa. But my read of the week this week was King in Black #5. The last issue of King in Black by Don Coots, Ryan Stegman. It was awesome. It's like 2 kids playing with their action figures, and I love it.
Yeah.
Other than that, I've just been reading. Been trying to finish this big Invincible book.
Woo! That's
Compendium.
trying to catch up for the cartoon, right? Trying to catch
No,
up.
I'm-
That's a good starting point, I would think. I mean,
Yep. Hey, the cartoon is probably 50 issues behind this, so I'm just trying to binge it at this point,
yeah, that's awesome, man.
and then just working on other books for the channel. So to review, that I've been saying I would review for months now. But other than that, that's been it. It's been it. Hope everyone's doing well.
So Rod, I gotta head out. I gotta get the kids ready for bed, man. Thank you so much for having me on, bro. I'm gonna try.
Yo,
I'm
man.
moving my show to Wednesday after the 13th here. So if you ever want a guy for lame or frame, bro, give me a shout. I'm happy to do it.
Go ahead, man. Do what you do, man. Let the people know.
Oh, dude. So you guys can check me out at Chamorro Cinema right here on YouTube. But more importantly, go check out my homies Big Herm and TM Nerdy. They've got a show on Sunday. It's called Let's Talk About It. It's a dope show. They talk about everything that was on TV and Netflix and everything on Sundays. Be sure to check them out. And then sub up a new cat. His name's Nick Comic Culture. Check him out. His stuff is legit, man. He's not only one of the more concise comic book reviewers that I've watched, he's also a really down dude. So check out Nick's Comic Culture, y'all.
Awesome.
Well said, sir.
All right, y'all. Station, man. Mahalo.
Nice, man. That was pretty dope, man. That is pretty dope. Tomorrow, shouting out people, man. Right. Damn, we haven't even got to the comics. We have not shown off our books, man. But man, we're hanging out.
Is Rob still frozen?
What was that?
Is Rob still frozen?
I think he still is.
He's still chiefing on that cigar. He has not stopped drawing on that
All right.
cigar.
Let's think about. Well, it was nice to see him. He's just, it was pretty dope, man.
Shout out.
Boss
Rob.
Will is pretty cool, man. Boss Will is a cool
he is.
homie in the comic community. And let's see here. All right. So, man, I picked up a bunch of Daredevil books. I'm just gonna
Yeah, what'd you get, Rod? Come on, show off your gym. What'd you pick up today? I know you didn't walk out of that store without swiping that card. What'd you pick up?
Well, you already you seen the artwork, but I picked up the Origin of Echo, Daredevil,
There you go.
David Matt Goodness. I know Brandon is a Daredevil fan. Brandon, look at this, man.
Are those all Daredevils, bro?
Oh, Daredevil is my friend.
It's all Daredevil. It's all Daredevil. It's always all Daredevil.
Hey, Travis, you're a Daredevil fan at Remy Q. He's got my background behind him. He's got that.
Hey, man. That's it.
Yeah,
If you
absolutely.
buy a book, you should buy Daredevil.
Daredevil and Punisher.
Amen.
Boom.
That was you set up right there.
That's
If I ever figure out where you live, Travis, I'm coming for that beanie, bro.
Dude, you can look on a map where PEI is, you'll never find it.
He still won't find it.
Travis is living in Madripoor, apparently.
Is it like Wakanda in Canada?
Yeah.
It's a Canadian Wakanda.
Yo,
PEI forever.
Marvin, is there
It's Cabranium. They have Cabranium there.
Cabranium.
Cabranium, yes. They mine Cabranium there. He has to say hello, guys. I'm sorry. He's not going to stop until he gets to say hello. Killian, wait.
Hey, Killian.
Say hello to everyone. All right?
Start the show right there.
So what's going on?
Yo,
I know.
Marvin, is there a certain run of comic books that you're trying to finish? Like, is there something in your collection? Well, there is.
So I'm recollecting the Captain Americas that featured John Walker.
No, man, that's a good thing to be going after right now, man. That's a very good collection to be going after.
I have his first appearance. His and Battlestar's first appearances so far, and
is his first appearance? Is it the one that just has the mask on the cover? Is that John Walker's first appearance?
it's the one that has just Steve Rogers on the cover, and it has the other characters around and in the borders.
Okay, so it's the 25th anniversary.
Yeah,
that's got okay. I know which one you're talking about.
Yep, that's the first appearance of John Walker
That's
and
the first
Battlestar.
appearance. I was not sure which one it was because there's a couple of going that are hitting right now. There's the one where they're holding the mask. It's an empty mask.
Yeah.
Of Captain America. You know.
Yep. That's the issue when he quit.
And there's one with one with both of them like facing each other as well.
Yeah.
But I know which one you're talking about too.
Yeah, I got that one in the collection about back in November for like $25 for it was like 10 issues, and that was in that collection.
Good pickup.
Yeah. Right. So I'm pretty much going back and getting stuff that I had when I was younger that either was lost or destroyed. So
it's a nostalgia, right? The
Yeah,
nostalgia hits me so hard. It doesn't matter. Like I see something and I'm like, oh, I remember that, or I had it, or like I saw it when I was young, and it's like it just draws me to it.
Right. So and then I'm going back into the Avengers West Coast books, and I want to find the issue where Hawkeye tries to punch John Walker and he almost breaks his wrist. So I'm gonna look out for that one now too. I'm going on the whole entire run of U.S. Agent.
The U.S. because he starts out John Walker, so he starts out good, goes bad, and then he comes back as U.S. Agent, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like who is Nomad though? Like explain to me who Nomad was, because I wasn't.
Nomad was a bunch of characters. So Steve Rogers was Nomad.
That's
and
what
Bucky
I thought.
Bucky was Nomad too.
Bucky was Nomad as well at some point too.
Yes. Yep.
Okay. When was Bucky Nomad after Bucky was Bucky and everything else was that more recent, or was that?
That was, I want to say, this is before he was Winter Soldier.
Okay.
So it was some of those stories where they tried. So you remember. Cap was frozen in the ice, which means he didn't exist in the 70s. So if you remember, there were a bunch of Captain America wannabes in the 70s. So you pretty much have to dig back into those Marvel Universe Who's Who type books. Gotcha. And it gives a breakdown of when each character was supposed to be. They said that's Steve Rogers when it really was Bucky.
That okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
So it's the Marvel convoluted universe because they said, remember, the last time you saw Bucky was they were on that rocket and it crashed into the ocean. He was supposed to be gone from then, but then they said he was Nomad at some point.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, it's weird. Yeah.
No, yeah, they screwed it up, and they're continuously trying to fix it. You know,
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah, they're going backwards trying to fix things. Where they
yes.
said, yeah, that was Captain America. I mean, Steve Rogers.
They're like,
But no, he couldn't have been because he was frozen in ice. He wasn't around then.
fans are we're calling them out on that shit.
Yeah.
We got to hold their feet to the
Yeah.
fire. You know what
And
I'm
then
saying?
there was one, Spirit of '76, who was also Captain America.
Who's that? I'm sorry.
The character called the Spirit of '76.
Spirit of '76.
Yeah, and he was Captain America also.
Gotcha.
So there was supposed to be this whole entire run of when Steve was in the ice, where they had these guys who were supposed to be Captain Americas.
Yes. Okay. That makes it. That
Yeah,
makes a lot of sense. I mean, that's a
It
good way to
makes a
build
lot
it.
of-
You know.
Yeah,
it
they had
makes
to
a
go.
lot of sense. It makes
they
a
had
lot
to-
of sense.
A lot of retconning going on with with that character when he wasn't supposed to be around.
Hey, Rob,
Makes a
let's
lot of sense, man. Bunch of knowledge is dropping left and right, man. Bunch of knowledge. I'm here absorbing everything. I swear, this is like one of the coolest moments right now, hanging out.
I'm about to absorb another.
No, you can do whatever you want to do, man. But a bunch of knowledge coming out from the community, man. Marvin Wynn dropping out knowledge, man. That's pretty dope.
Yeah, I mean, you just try to have fun with it, and like, wait a minute, that's not true. Whoa! Then they say later on, they're like, that wasn't really that guy. It was someone else. It was the Spirit of '76. That wasn't Steve Rogers.
Man, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Bunch of people in the house, man. We got Herrenberg in the house, and I'm gonna bring these guys on the show with you, Marvin. I gotta figure out how we all gonna do this. It's gonna be an epic one. There's a bunch of videos, things I can show off, and the whole 9 yards. Herrenberg.
Yeah, Herrenberg's got a lot of material, a lot.
Yeah, and my apologies to you guys. I'm looking at you right now. We're gonna do something, man.
Yep.
Got it.
Oh, then Apex Comments said Jack Monroe. So I think Jack Monroe was who I'm confusing with Bucky then. So it was Jack Monroe was Nomad. But I could have sworn Bucky Barnes was Nomad also. Let me Google that.
Hey, Rod, you got some more Daredevils?
What was that, sir?
You got some more Daredevils to show us.
Well, I got a stack, man.
All right,
As you guys talk, I can show books, man. So, Brandon, you want to show something off, or?
I haven't really acquired any books other than my weekly pulls, so I really got nothing to show off right now. It's your show.
All right, man. So we'll keep it going here, man. Remy Q got a beautiful background. Travis, if you got any books you want to show off as we hang out and talk, man, it's a good time to just show off your books. Keep it.
So I think Q's got some.
Oh, Travis, bringing the goodness, man. What you got there?
What if the all new, all different X-Men never existed? What if Wolverine was Lord of the Vampires?
Nice.
What if the Vision had destroyed the Avengers?
Possibly happened.
What if the Vision of the Avengers conquered the world? What if Barbara Ketch had become the Ghost Rider?
Nice.
That Wolverine one is excellent. I love that. The one, Wolverine was King of the Vampires.
Yeah.
That was really good.
What if Iron Man lost the Armor Wars?
Oh.
I got more coming in, but that's all I got for now.
Yeah, shipping must be stressful with that. It must be hard.
Not that bad. You can put it in your hold box, and it accumulates, and then it's like $15 to ship it all. So I can get like 40 books and $15. So, and then also I can get figures. I can get back like all the back issues, new comics, cards, figures, pops, statues. Like they have a lot of stuff at that online store.
There you go. There you go. I recently got the X-Men by Grant Morrison and Frank Quietly, and Sylvester was on that run, but I already put it away, and I'm not going to pull it out. But I got the whole run from like $90. That's like your first Kid Omega, your first Phantom X, your first Cruise. Lots of great stuff in there.
Great pickup, man.
We got another person that want to come on the show right now. We're gonna bring in comic first time appearance.
What is going on?
Station
What up, Trav?
What's going on, sir? Welcome
Hey,
to
how's
the
everyone
show,
doing?
man.
Thanks for having me.
Yo, it's an honor for you to jump on the show, hanging out with me with the panel right now. Honestly, I'm humbled for you to be on the show, man. What's going on, man?
Dude, not a whole lot, man. Just went out to the shop again, picked up some more stuff. So I'm backlogged severely right now.
Oh yeah, I got a bunch of stuff here, man.
Months of reading at hand, right?
Yeah. But it's good. It's a good problem, right?
It is. It is good. Amen.
Yeah. Awesome.
It's nuts, man. I mean, what is your favorite comic you want to pick up besides this whole Daredevil goodness I picked up?
Daredevil's good, man.
What is something you're into, Nick?
I think I have to agree. Brandon, did you say you were in the King in Black this week? I think that's probably my favorite one this week.
Yes.
That or Noctura and Swamp Thing. I can't pick one. It was either King in Black, Noctura, or Swamp Thing.
There you go. Noctura was great. I just have a hard time with Scott Snyder specifically remembering everything he did in his previous issues. I was like very confused the whole book. I had to go back, read the first one, and then I was like, okay, that's just me with Scott Snyder. It was a great read.
Yeah. It was a good surprise. I like it. I like it a lot. But I just read this one. I finished this one today.
That's Drew
And
Baker, baby. You're
Oh,
hey,
man.
you made a fan out of me. Drew
so
Baker.
good.
Anything that guy writes, man, I'm reading. You guys,
Yeah.
fantastic.
So good. So good.
So good. So good.
What's it about, Nick?
It's about cowboys and Nazis, dude.
So you weren't just like playing with me earlier when you were explaining it to me?
I swear to God, no. It's literally a Western that speeds up to like the 20s and 30s, and
Yeah.
the dude's kind of like a gangster. It's got like a gangster vibe, but he's not really, it's not really, but there's Nazis involved. It's a really cool story.
It's fantastic. It really is. Anything Drew Baker ever puts a pen to, you should read. If you like a comic book, you should read Drew Baker. It will make your life better.
Absolutely. Couldn't
Hey,
agree more.
Rob, real quick, I'm going to hop off. Thank you so much for having me. I'm getting a little bit tired. Hit the hay.
All right, Brandon, take care, bro. I hope the surgery is done, get the cast on,
It's
and
done.
just recover, brother.
It's done. Just in a brace, looking like Cyborg. But it's all good.
Cool.
All right, thank you so much for having me. Have a great night, everyone.
All right,
Take
stay,
care,
stay
brother.
classy. Stay classy.
Stay classy.
I'm gonna start using that.
Stay classy.
I'm gonna start using it.
Stay
Man.
classy, Romberg.
No.
Yeah.
No. We're an hour in, and
Yeah.
Did anybody read Aliens?
Oh yes, yeah. I thought it was good. I thought they set up a fantastic first issue that's going to lead into a long running
I
series.
dig it.
You know, I thought they really did a fine job developing a world of of the aliens, and we'll see what happens. You know, if the alien wasn't the forefront of the book, but it never is supposed to be. The alien is the horror. You know, it's the thing in the shadow that keeps you scared constantly. You know, and
I kind of like when you went through the first couple pages and you saw the whole panel of the alien, and then you see that one chick
brings it back in,
and that's the one that's like, who's that? Because I'm thinking about the movies, but when you see that person there, I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. So now they're changing things around. Well, I don't know, but that's just me. You know what I'm saying? But it's pretty dope to see something different.
I think the art's fantastic. The covers have been fantastic. I'm excited to pick up number 2 and see where it goes for sure.
Yeah, is it an ongoing series, or how many issues are we getting? Do you know?
No, it's ongoing. It's not a mini series. It's ongoing. So I mean, they're and that's why I feel like I feel like they're setting up for the slow burn. You know, they're putting it on the slow burn. You know, it's going to take 5-6 issues to really get into it and see where it lands. But
I don't know. I think we're going to see some more xenomorphs in the next issue.
Yeah,
a lot more.
Yeah,
I agree.
Man, we're hanging out with the community.
Predator
right now.
books going to be coming out soon. What are they going to do with the Predator books? I don't even know who's writing those. Who's doing the Predator stuff for Marvel when they come out?
No idea, man.
I don't know. I'm not too interested in the Predator. After the first movie, is iconic, but like after that, it's just no interest in it.
Fair enough.
Your heroine very much but Ruben, you know, sort of more self-generated.
Yeah, and that's it. Baker's more approach to his writing is, you know, I mean, and he did lend it to all of his superhero stuff too. If you go back and read Bruce Baker's Captain America run, I mean, that's where Winter Soldier came from. We wouldn't even have this show if it was not for Drew Baker's run on Captain America. His run on Daredevil, his run on Iron Fist, like
you mentioned the show.
He can still write superheroes too, you know, because he is this crime noir. You know, that's what you expect from him, but like he can still do these heroes too, and this adds like this depth to them that you don't get that from a lot of other writers at all, you know.
So you mentioned the show right now, Winter Soldier and Falcon. 4 episodes in. I have not seen the new episode. So Community right now. Have you guys are you guys following that one right now? It's
Episode 4
I
I just finished before I jumped on here, and it was fantastic. It was my outside of the Arrow fight dynamic, Squirrel suit versus Falcon in the first cinematic part of the movie. Outside of that, which was absolutely incredible, like episode 4 was just the best one. I mean, it was great. It just gets better and better. It's a great show, I feel like.
Yeah, I really like how they find interesting ways for him to use that flight suit in a fight.
Yeah, I mean, how cool was that, right? I mean, how cool was that? I was blown away by it. They took CGI, they took some actual skydiving footage, they took like all this stuff, and they blended it so well and just made this cinematic masterpiece. I felt like it was just incredible. You know, it was like there you go, Marvel. That's why. You know.
After this stream, Rod, you got to go watch it.
Yo, I know, man. I know. I have not seen it. I saw it last week. I saw the whole King Kong and that whole Godzilla thing. I seen that, but you know, I gotta go watch the show and watch it. But you know, Catman, that chin is like this. I just can't. I know there's something big with Captain America. The new Captain America.
Well, it's
that
not,
guy's
it's not
face, man. I
It's
just
not
can't with it, man.
That's what you gotta take in. It's someone else, but you feel that through the storytelling.
Yeah.
I feel like you do it. You know?
I mean, it's just the fact that no one's ever going to live up to the legacy of Steve Rogers.
And that's
it.
deliberate.
Well
That's
said,
deliberate.
Marvin. Well said, Marvin.
And that's deliberate. They're trying to, no one can, and they even Falcon nor the Winter Soldier. Nobody's going to. You know,
This is the guy who had a broken shield, strapped it up, and was ready to take on Thanos' entire army on his own. He didn't hide or try to run away or go look for backup. He's like, I'm just gonna go over it myself and see what happens.
He could do that all day, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
It was cool to see Falcon actually fight close quarters with the wings, right?
Yeah.
Because we've seen him fly
The
around.
way they do the close quarter
Yeah.
combat with his stuff is absolutely
creative.
incredible. The way he uses the backpack to like jet back and then back in and stuff like that it is incredible.
Yeah.
It really is very well done, very well thought out, like
Mhm.
not sloppy at all. It's like you obviously know they put some thought into, okay, if you were the Falcon, like how does this combat play out? You know, it's like, it's cool.
What's the fighting style close quarter?
Yeah. It's unique. Unlike anything, we've never seen a jetpack fighter in combat like that in cinema that I can really, the Rocketeer, in the 90s was awesome, but it was but seriously, and it was nothing close to what they're doing with the Falcon in this. It's like it's really cool what they're doing with them.
Yeah, more than likely you'll start seeing it in other movies pretty soon. Where somebody will have a fight
it's like
back.
short blast. It's like short blast to bounce off of you, deflect, counter, attack. It's really cool. It's really
Right, then use the wings as a shield.
Yeah. Oh, what was that? I was like, oh yeah, I never thought of that one.
We're all just sitting there thinking, it's like, okay, I'm gonna end this stream and just go watch it.
No, we're listening to it. Well,
spoilers.
Well, we do have to. We're gonna
There
have
was
to
that one movie with Paul Bettany where he played the Archangel Michael. They used the wings in that very uniquely.
I'm not familiar with that movie.
Here, let me look it up real quick.
And maybe we saw a little bit of that in Angel and some of the X-Men movies, right? I'm sure we saw some of that fighting style, but nothing like we've seen it from Falcon.
It's called Legion.
Legion.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's a scene where I think it's Gabriel. He's fighting Gabriel, and Gabriel he's shooting at him, and he's using his wings as a shield and spinning around.
Awesome.
Okay,
gotta go check it out.
So that might be the precursor to something like that.
Mm-hmm.
That was a good quote.
Yeah. Yeah, you have to watch it, Rod. You have to watch John Walker get it taken to him.
Yeah, because he tries, right? He's trying to be Cap. He wants to be Cap. That's what's so compelling to it. I feel like it's like this guy wants to be that.
Yeah. Oh, he wants to be the hero. He wants to be someone that someone loves him and wants to exalt him, and he's just not going to be able. It's just not going to work.
Yeah.
Pressure's getting to him.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
You're not going to replace Steve Rogers. It's just that simple, and just giving him that shield doesn't make him Captain America. That's where he's stuck at.
All right, so now I understand completely now, man. But I'm watching this damn thing. I'm like, this dude face. I can't watch this face.
Well, I mean, you can also if you go backwards on that and back to Far From Home with Spider-Man, just giving him those glasses doesn't make him Tony Stark or Iron Man. You have to there's things you have to earn in this and that's what the message in this universe is that like the way they did in the comics, it was like they had new characters take up the mantle they didn't earn. In this movie, in these shows, they're saying you have to earn that mantle. We just can't hand you the stuff and you become that person. That's what these movies and shows have learned that they didn't learn in the comics when they were replacing characters.
And the other thing is he came from a place where he was kind of the top dog, right?
Yeah.
He got everything. He was the best of the best where he came from. And now he's introduced to a whole new crowd and he's nothing.
Right, but and they also illustrate that when Sam was talking about Steve jumping on the grenade, and he said, "Well, I did that too, but I had a helmet." So it wasn't like Steve jumped on the grenade to protect people that were around him. He was going to die.
Yeah.
He had a helmet that was protecting him. So I mean, you really weren't protecting anything, were you?
Yeah. Yep.
Well, I mean, these shows are doing a really good job of taking these characters out of these movies as supporting characters and making them the leads. And I'm really looking forward to what they're going to do with a team, with an Avenger team going forward. Like how are all these personalities now going to mix together, and who's going to lead this team?
But the question is, will all these Omega Red specs pay off? Are we going to see Omega Red or not? Like everybody is dropping $50 on his first appearance right now.
Everyone's Mephisto. Where's Mephisto?
Yeah, that's it. That's our Omega. Okay, Omega Red's our.
So you got Loki coming up. Is Loki Mephisto?
You know,
Who's Mephisto and Loki? Is Owen Wilson Mephisto?
Yeah.
I thought Red X was
I mean, I love the build up and the escalation, and you know how I like escalation is with these shows and how you're going to fall into it and be like, all right, now we need Avengers back. Who's going to be on the team and who's going to lead?
Shadowhawk is going to show up in Loki. I know he's an Image comic, but he's going to show up somehow.
Shadowhawk. I got some Shadowhawk that's done by Mark Texeira, who used to be one of my favorite artists. Man,
Yeah.
Tex, man, his run on Wolverine, his Sabretooth miniseries.
You won't pay for a signature. Remember that one year we went to a con?
No, I
He said,
did.
"The hell with that.
I did pay for his signature. No, he shut me down though, and I don't even want to go there. I don't because as a child, I will always be a fan of that guy. And
all right, we got a true first appearance jumping on the show right now, man. This is a complete honor. This homie has been very supportive to the comic community. None other than, guys, man, PHABLE, the place to be right now with Fable in the house, man. First time ever. Fable in the house, man. True first appearance, man.
What's up, fellas?
What up?
Station, man.
Station.
What's going on, sir?
Work behind you there, sir.
Nothing. I seen all my good friends on the screen there. I just wanted to stop by and say hi.
Always a pleasure, dude.
And tell these people the whole thing about the station, man, because a lot of them may not know, but you're here to explain it, man. It's awesome what you're doing, man.
Station is it comes from Bill and Ted Bogus Journey. I don't know if you guys ever seen that movie. And there's an alien in that movie that says Station all the time. That's his name, Station. So the alien is supposed to be like this super advanced scientist, and everybody goes to this guy for advice and everything, but all he says is Station. He's like the original Groot. So it basically means be excellent to each other, you know? And I like to carry that in my heart, you know, be excellent to each other. So that word encompasses all of that for me.
Amen.
So one day we were streaming on Pop Culture Philosophers, and we were reviewing Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey, and everybody in the chat just started going Station, Station, Station. Everybody was just Station, Station, Station. And after that, I mean, it just spread like wildfire. I mean, I do it all the time. My boys do it all the time. And then now I'm seeing everybody like, what station? What station? And now everybody else is doing it. So I'm loving it, man. But yeah, it just means be excellent to each other. That's all.
Station, baby.
Get ready for this, man. We just got started, man. The Road Trader.
Sup, traders?
Hey.
What's up, dude?
I figured there was so much sexy on the screen, a little bit more wouldn't hurt, right?
Won't hurt at all.
Yo, Rogue, man. Thank you, sir.
Hey, no problem. We just love everything you do for the community, man. You're awesome.
The community is awesome, man. I'm just a little nugget right there that's doing my thing, man.
No, you're the channel, Rock. None of us would even be doing any of this right now if it wasn't for you, Rock. So don't sell yourself short at all. God bless you.
No,
Thank you.
Yeah, you grow this community.
Thank you, Rock. Thank you, Rock.
Yeah, guys, man. I'm out of words when I hang out with a bunch of people.
They just show books. I know you spend a bunch of money on Daredevils. Just keep putting them up.
I just spend
just keep
not too much. Not like you, Mr. Q. We can talk about how much money you spent.
No, that's not the conversation.
I'll show off the dare. I'm just gonna whip them out, just show them off.
Hey, don't whip it out.
I won't do that, man. Hashtag.
I like it. Just not that far, man. Just not that far.
We had a good conversation about these Marvel universes, so that's why I had to go pull these out. Marvin, we were talking about the Marvel universes, and I just picked all these up on a side pickup, honestly. And I bought a gentleman's collection who's a good friend that been buying books since in the Bronze Age, late 70s and 80s. He had a Hulk run. He had Hulk 105 to like 315.
Nice. So the question is, in that Book of the Dead, how many of them are still dead?
Or what?
How many of those characters in the Book of the Dead are still dead? Probably none.
Probably none of them, right?
Because in comics, there are only two characters that have to stay, only two characters stay dead: Uncle Ben and Martha Wayne. That's it. Everyone else is up for grabs to come back.
That's so cool. I didn't, and you're pointing something out to me. When I bought the collection, it's 1,100 issues. In the collection
I got the What If cover of that.
I don't even know everything that I have in there yet. I didn't even realize this was a Book of the Dead issue. Yeah. So that's so cool. Like I see Dracula on there. Yeah. Me being the Dracula guy, like I see Dracula on there. Banshee. This is. Banshee. This is even. I guess Banshee was dead, at this point. He's been dead in the zombie and back alive, and not dead and then the zombie again multiple times. Which you learn.
And I thought was it Adam Warlock on the other one and Phoenix.
You learn. Here we're talking about. There's old Bucky boy right there.
Yeah. That costume though.
That's it. They should put him in there one time. Just one. Give it to us one time. Give us one flashback. Let us get one action scene where he's dressed like that, just like whooping mad ass. Where he's just like murking Nazis.
Oh, yo, Danny, I gotta show you
so
a book.
Fantastic.
You have not seen this book before. I have to show you this book, man.
It's a nice book, buddy.
You like that book?
Full screen yourself.
Some people have not seen it. All right. I'll do it.
He's out there.
There it is.
That's nice.
Oh, good goodness. Well, we could top it off with
Oh man.
There it is.
Daredevil flexing.
Oh yeah. Look at that, man. Danny probably ran away, man.
No, I'm here, buddy. Hey, Rock, I got something for
Yo.
you, buddy.
I'm pretty sure you
got
do.
something here, right here. As I was going through this stack of Marvel universes, there's 2 books at the end of it that I just want to let you see. There's just Thor here, but then the next book is something you've been looking for.
What you got? Let me see, man. Let the community see what you got. Oh,
nice. Oh, Rock.
No. Better Ray Pill, man. Need that book on my seat.
I don't even want to say what I actually paid for it because I might be
man.
fire if I let y'all know what I paid for it. So it's not even just a good copy. It's definitely worth creating because it's insane. Like it's a white book. You know how hard white books are. But
how much? The question is, how much money you spent today?
No, that's not. No, we're not talking about that. I bought this.
Well, the community got to know, man, how much money you spent today, man.
A couple cents.
A couple cents.
And I just bought some Draculas. I bought a bunch of old Dracula books that nobody wanted that weren't worth anything. Bunch of old Dracula books.
Okay. All right.
That's all.
Nice.
Here. Oh, just ignore that true believers across the top. You would not believe what I paid for this.
No, that is
the sad thing is you probably paid more for that.
That is beautiful, Nick, man. 10.0 right there, man.
That's a gem for sure.
Yo, that is dope, man.
It was your Action Comics #1.
I know.
Oh, dude.
I know. I only paid $3.5 million for it. That's all.
3.5?
Yeah, my shop had the 92 reprint, and I picked that up for a couple dollars. It was just sitting there, and it was the day that I saw that sold for like $3.5 million. I was like, really? Wow. I get my own copy, dude.
Yo, man, we got Fable in the house. We got Remy Q and the Road, man. Fable, man, what is your big time comic in your collection, or something that you want, man? But I want to see something from your collection. Man. You are one of the biggest supporters in the comic book community, I have to say, man. So thank you so much for supporting everyone else in the community, man. You are a rock star. I thank you so much for doing that, man. Do it every time I see your icon and on the picture, like, it's dope, man. It's dope.
I just started collecting maybe about 1.5 years ago, so I don't really have anything of note. You know, I have mostly modern books. I guess you can say I have all the hot modern books. I mean, I got a whole run of Immortal Hulk. I have the whole run of Daredevil. I have the whole run of ASM that's out right now. Miles Morales. You know, I got whole runs, but I don't have any Grail books. You know what I mean? I mean, the most expensive book I probably have right now is a Venom 3 third print. That's like $500 or something like that. That's probably the most expensive book I got. What I want, I probably could never get, which is a giant size X-Men. Because X-Men is just like, that's everything to me in comics, you know? That's what got me through the door. My first comic was Uncanny X-Men 212 and 213. That's Wolverine versus Sabretooth. Sure. And fell in love from there, man. So I would say giant size X-Men if I could, but I don't know if it's gonna happen. Not after this movie.
Sorry, I just seen Bob's comment.
Yeah.
Bob, it's reversible. I'm still wearing it.
Yeah.
Did somebody just bounce?
All right, Q, man. Take care, sir.
No, I'm back. No, I was just saying farewell to. Did someone just leave?
No, no one.
Okay, good. Well, I'm back. So.
Hey, yo,
I don't know
Remy
how you
Q.
guys could stay here so long without peeing. What's up?
That's how we do.
I got a bottle right here.
You guys
and
all
I just gotta
cat-
sit here and
Tapped up.
You just put your stuff on mute, put your logos. All you gotta do is, do something like, boom. Just go like this. Do something like that. Yeah, that's what I do. Well, I don't gotta do anything, man. But quick shout out to Marvin Wood, man. Yo, man, he dropped his first book, Second Sight, man.
Second Sight Publishing. There you go. You got it.
There it is, man. And second issue, when that's gonna be supposed to be dropping, sir.
Yeah.
Wait, did I miss something?
Should be in the next diamond. So next week.
Right. Oh.
So you're the guy behind Blowtorch okay.
Yeah.
Second Sight.
Yeah. So Blowtorch is Alfred Page.
You want the soda panel, sir? Marvin, you want the soda?
Oh no, we're cool. Yeah, so Alfred Page does Blowtorch and Chess, and I think those ones are in previews right now. I do the Edge. Issue 2 is going to be the next previews. Then after that, we're going to go bi-monthly because we're just right now finishing up issue 14. So we're raring to go to bring books out faster to you guys. So next week, I start my roundtable again of calling and emailing stores to make sure they know that issue 2 is available.
Wow.
So we're already in our second phase of reorders. So I'm hoping we get some more orders of number 1 when issue 2 comes out. So we're having fun with it.
I hope you sell 1 million issues of every copy.
I know.
Do you distribute to these guys?
Oh,
I can contact them.
Hold it up.
Is that Captain Can Comics or Cam?
Yeah.
Is that Cam CAM or CM? Yeah, I got it. Okay, yep. I'll call them next week.
Awesome.
Nice.
I mean, you can call them too if you want to put a pre-order in too.
Yeah, I've tried to do that with a couple of comics, and they never end up getting them. So
here's the. I mean, let's talk about that real quick. I keep hearing that continuously that people call stores or go into stores and say, "Hey, I want this book," and they never order it for them. I don't understand that. Why would you not want to serve your customer?
I think it's all about there's just one person asking for this book, and I don't have anybody else asking for it.
I mean, it shouldn't
why
matter.
bother getting it? Yeah,
but that's a sale. No matter what, it shouldn't matter. So let's do this. If you call the store and they said they're going to order, they don't, let me know because I always have copies, so you can get it direct from me.
Nice.
All right, thanks.
Nice.
Let me get mine.
Yeah, and not generally that'll be a cover the store doesn't have either because I get special cover just for myself. So yeah, if you walk into a store and they're not serving you, I would never go back to that store again, ever. Like, yeah, you don't want to serve me, so why should I come in here?
Well, I have the opposite problem because at Midtown, everything's sold out.
Yeah. That one they under ordered. I mean, it's a new publisher, so they under ordered mostly all the books. And then if you do a reorder, it takes like 2 weeks to get the books back into the store. Like I said, that if you guys have any problems with getting any Second Sight book, let me know because we're going to start doing some direct orders with special covers, web exclusive covers pretty soon.
Right.
And then like when we do and then if you get it from me, you get little baubles in the box too. So I've got stickers, I've got keychains, I got all kind of stuff that I'm throwing in boxes when people get stuff from me.
All the swag.
Yes.
Let's get it. Yes, I'm down, man. I will.
Yep. So just message me on Instagram or Facebook,
sir,
and I'll get you hooked up if your store doesn't, and then I'll call them and chastise them about it. Like, people were ordering stuff. What's up?
Well, that's it. Yeah, and that's just it. You know, why the stores not get it? Like, that doesn't seem. And do you think there's going to be an issue? Like, you see the way things are being distributed now, and the everyone moving away from Diamond.
Yeah.
How does that affect the independent comic community?
I don't think we'll know until September, October.
Gotcha. Well, that's when the Marvel stuff goes into effect.
I think one or two things is going to happen. To me, Diamond is going to reach out to all the publishers they have left and say, let's make a deal. Or they're going to start closing distribution centers.
Diamond will close distribution centers.
Yeah, they won't.
How many do they really have though? They only got like 2, right?
Yeah, I think they have 3 left.
Okay, so
they closed one already.
So they've had a monopoly. We call it a monopoly. I mean, I hate to say that because it's just one monopoly to another one, because it's not like Marvel's going to Lunar. Marvel's going to a random.
Penguin. Yeah.
So you have this specific place that Marvel's going to.
Right.
So, but allegedly you can still get your books from.
Yeah. So, but why would you do that?
But I know it's a whole shit show. It sounds gross. And as a guy, I'm looking like, but by July 20th.
Don't forget, guys, man, we're having a good time too, man. Yeah. We're going to bring in more people in the community.
Yep.
No, we're having a great time, but let's people want to hang out in the chat.
Right.
People in the panel right now, man. You can interrupt. You can interrupt and say, yo, wait a minute. I got a question. Just interrupt. This is the whole thing. This is a community. Let's have a good time, man. We're not going to have people here in the house not doing nothing, man. We're going to hang out, jump, and talk comics, whatever, speculation. Well, not my type of thing, but, we're just going to have a good time.
I'm trying to figure out where the hell we got your comic books from.
Well, we got someone that wants to jump in the house right now, man. This homie is Art. He's been here before. This guy needs no introduction. He is from Comics Mistakes, man.
Yo, what's up, man? Sir. Man, I was playing some video games, and I was like, I saw my man Rod out. Yeah, I saw Rod online. I'm like, man, I gotta hang out for a second, man. So yeah, what's up? Yo, it's awesome. First time I've ever seen you guys, man. That's awesome. Nice to meet you. I'm Jason. And that's cool. Yeah, I mean, that's a great topic to talk about. Diamond Distribution, what's going on with them, what's going to happen with the independent community. My biggest tip for the independent people, make a Kickstarter. You know what I mean? Like, they'll take care of it, and you can even have them ship out your stuff, or you can do it yourself. But if you want to reach out to independent local stores too in your area, that helps as well. But I guess Kickstarter was working with Diamond to help them do that as well for LCSs. But I mean, there's like other ways around that too. I don't know. Now that Diamond's out the back, pretty much. I think we're gonna try to find some other neat ways in the next coming months.
So I'm getting ready to contact another 1,500 stores next week. So I'm going to grind it. I'm grinding.
Nice. That's what I want to hear from the guy that's contacting those 1,500 stores. What like that's got to be incredibly difficult to have to do now. Really.
It's like massive email, just like send.
Well, no, it's both. So it's you got to do the combination. So you got to send the email, and then you got to call them up and say, "Hey, did you get my email?" Because you want to get that confirmation from that person saying that, yes, I want to get your book. I mean, it's hard, but it's the grind. It's what you got to do, because you're in a phone book. You want somebody to notice you in the phone book.
So as an independent comic producer, you literally have to reach out to like every store practically to find out where they're, to put your stuff out there so they can be able to
Right.
carrier
So,
and stuff.
let's say this. So I sent about 1,000 emails and probably made about 300 calls with issue 1. I would say about 20% of the time somebody said, "Oh, we already ordered it," and 40% of the time they said, "I wouldn't have even noticed the book if you wouldn't have called me."
Yes.
Because you're flipping through the catalog
Exactly.
and you're like, "Yeah, what are you looking? What am I looking for when I'm looking in this catalog?"
300 pages every month
Yep.
that you go through, and you've got to pick the handful of ones that are going to be the,
Right. What do you think is going to sell to your customers is what you're doing. And you've got this brand new book from this brand new publisher. You're like, yeah, maybe not. But then I call them and they say, "Oh yeah, we were thinking about it, but since you called us, we were going to put an order in."
And that will do some serious work though too, especially you get a call. I mean, that's got to carry heavy weight.
Yeah.
Too,
Yeah. Well, it shows diligence from some of the people. They said that, well, man, if you called us, that shows that you're trying to push your thing to us. So
yeah, that you actually care about it.
That's what you're doing, Rock. That's what you're doing, Rock. You pushing. You see what you're doing, Rock? That's a beautiful thing, Rod. It's a beautiful thing, man.
How you guys feeling about Bad Idea publishing stuff? I've been getting this it's easy to get. People are like it's so hard to find, hard to get, but it's like once it was announced, I just put in my order and made it like a constant kind of thing from like Midtown and other like small LCSs around the country. And it's just I just get them like one a month. I'm not a guy that flips stuff either. I just I read it. You know what I mean? Like, so I mean it's not that hard to get. I don't know, man. I'm not sure why people are complaining like, oh, I can't get it. And it's like first presence too. It's like you just sign up when it comes, when it's announced, and you get it. Like,
yeah. Well, I don't think a lot of people don't order their books online because they don't want to pay shipping.
Yeah.
I don't think
Joy
it's about
Trader, what you
availability
got,
on
man?
that. I don't think it's about availability on that stuff. I've got, myself and 7 other comic shops in my area. The shops just don't want to be dictated to. They don't want the publisher telling them how they have to sell books, and they're taking a stand on that, which I like what Bad Idea is doing. I like the books. Quality is immaculate. I was showing one earlier that like the thing's going to be a 10-0 when we send it in. It's like you can't do wrong with these books. But the store owners that I talk to, half of them love it, and they're like, yeah, we love what they're doing, and it's all about the readers getting the books in the hands of collectors, and all that's cool. But the other half are like, I don't want anybody telling me how I have to run my business. Mm-hmm. So I think that in itself kind of rubs half the stores the wrong way, and that's why you see certain pockets of places that'll have the books available. But there's a lot of people that can't get them, and they don't realize they can order them online.
Yeah,
my LCS sells them on.
Yeah, I think the stores.
You got Nick about what is here from the Rogue Trader man's comment.
Yeah, I don't know. I really don't have any problem getting books. My biggest problem right now is just staying on top of everything, just staying on top of all the new books coming out. So I've been using Twitter a lot. Previews, I've always gotten those. But if you follow a lot of creators and stuff on Twitter too, they'll drop, they'll drop some knowledge for you about things coming out in a couple months or some secret stuff they're working on. So, and my LCS has been pretty good. I have about 3 or 4 within 30 minutes. So if I can't get something somewhere else, I always call up the other one and say, hey, you getting this in? And so it's more about me trying to stay on top of it rather than the stores not being able to get it, if that makes sense.
For sure. Makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, they're all pretty reasonable. But yep.
Yeah, I mean, once again, I got a question. Those stores that have problems with, selling Bad Idea things. I think the stores that didn't work out for them, or why they got canceled as being Bad Idea sellers, is because they know it was like one a person, and they knew it was a rare thing, and they decided to hoard those copies and sell them and flip them themselves on eBay and other things like that, which is like unduly practices that shouldn't be supported. And a big F you to stores that do that. But then again, I understand their frustration because customers are doing that as well, and you can't dictate the market and the resale market as well. And so I see the frustration being a store that deals with customers that are doing that. And I guess the LCS I used to deal with is they had a 1 copy per store for anything. And that was the rule. No matter what, you couldn't buy duplicates of anything. And that was kind of frustrating for me because I wanted to buy stuff for friends. They're like, "Nah, you can't." You know, I was like, unless you buy, you can do it, but you got to pay eBay prices. You got to pay eBay prices, which is fair, I guess. That's fair, I guess, but still, it can get frustrating at times, and especially if you're not a flipper, but you're just buying something for a homie. You know.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's like we're going back to the 90s all over again.
And that's it. But how many Chromium covers can we get this week?
I'm a sucker for those, man. When Valiant started putting out those Chromium shiny covers that they found in a warehouse full of old foils, I was like, yeah, I'm getting all these Quantum and Woodies and weird things. Not worth a damn penny, you know, but they're cool, you know.
Oh man, the first one's fucking gorgeous though. You know?
Yeah,
agreed.
Oh, I've got a short box full of Doctor Strange 50, like a whole short box.
Short box.
Bought the whole stack.
Like, what are you gonna do with that?
I got them all.
It fell off the truck.
That's the silver lettering, right? It's got the silver lettering on it.
Go ahead, Jason. Jason's got that stuff.
I know the book you're talking about. Because I started collecting in the 90s. I remember watching the bottom fall out of all of it. It wasn't heartbreaking to me because I was a child and I didn't know any different. And like I was just buying the books I wanted to read either way. But I remember like
very cute, man.
Variant for every there was a variant for everything, and then like all of a sudden there were no more variants. There were no variants, like because everything had a chromium hollow single shot cover, and then like all of a sudden there were no more foil covers, there were no more hologram covers, there were no more anything, and that's because Marvel went bankrupt in the 90s. You know, it was, I mean, they were struggling hard, and they had to stop all that production.
I got a story that's gonna make everybody on this panel cry. You're gonna hear the people in the chat room cry.
I'll tell you one after.
All right, Rogue, I'll give you the platform, man. And
I used to have a comic shop in Ogden, Utah, back when I was like right out of the military, right out of the full-time military or whatever. So I had a comic book shop, and it used to be that if you'd buy your books, there was no diamond distributor, so we'd buy our books from the magazine distributor, and then we would send back the books we didn't sell. So all the comic shops, all the 7-Elevens, all the grocery stores did this. There was a guy that worked there at the magazine distributor, and he would take all the books that were sent back, and instead of destroying them, he would sell them back to me for a nickel a piece.
Ooh. Oh boy! That's a comic shop waiting to happen right there, boy.
So I am not joking, a long box, like a standard long box of Amazing Spider-Man 300.
Oh, really?
When I closed down my shop, I sold them all for 50 cents a piece.
What?
No.
If only.
Oh, look at TM Nerdy, man. Travis, like, what?
I think I bought 2 of them from you.
I got a story for you, Rogue. My dad's best friend growing up, he went to Vietnam, and his mom thought he was dead, and he was a comic collector. So his mom threw away all his comics. So he had like Golden Age stuff, and like back when he started his collection, when I was going through it as a kid, like I'm like spreading out and reading Hulk 181s and things like that are worth like tons of money now, but like he had earlier stuff just got tossed. He had like, you know, Amazing Fantasy and all this just got gone. Can you imagine just like losing that much money? Like that's insane.
Man.
It's always fun hearing bad stories like that. I don't know.
Wow.
But I got a good story too. I bought my first AF-15 when I was 18. I paid $400 for it at a local comic shop. which I thought was insane at the time. I was just back from basic training, so I had
hold on. So did everyone else.
Hold on. Start back.
So I bought my first AF-15 when I was 18, paid $400 for it, and it was not in the best condition. But I actually, a few years later, working for a company that did cruises, and we did a comic book cruise at sea.
Sweet.
And I got to sit at the same table with Stan Lee. And got him to sign my book. And then was shortly after that we got Kirby. So it's double signed.
Wow.
Woo!
Beauty.
Kirby signature.
That's amazing.
And we're gonna. I never got Ditko. I was very disappointed about that, but that's a book. We'll bring that on camera sometime soon.
Please. I would love to see that. I would love to see that.
That is a story and a half, man.
I have this weird, like, I have this thing I might start doing when cons get back going eventually, hopefully, is get like blank covers. You know how you get like, you know, consignments and artists do things, but like, I think I was going to make every artist that I like do like their own specialized hand turkey. Just like, you know, in their own style, you know, their version of a hand turkey, what it would be, you know?
That'd be good.
Something stupid.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
But that would be cool, and everyone can sign.
I'll
Like,
do it.
you know, signatures on your fingers, and then you know that's pretty dope, man. You gotta get the big boys. You gotta get the big boys.
I got the turkey and the hand.
Like, you got Q Junior.
I actually got
Oh, what is that?
cover.
Oh,
Rogue.
what's
Putting up
going
there.
on
That's
here?
awesome looking.
Yeah, that's Bleak Haven #1.
Bleak
But they actually
Oh,
put me on the
there it
cover.
is. You on? All right.
Rogue, is that you on the cover?
Yes, it is.
That's awesome. That is awesome.
I don't know where the other one is. It's the one that Rod was showing off earlier. The Harold's Journey has me on the cover of it too.
That's beautiful. Rod, we need to make a cover and get Rogue on there. We just make our own. we need our own. Just have Rogue on there. Like if that's what everybody's doing, we need to make our own. Put Rogue on there.
We're gonna do a shout out tomorrow, and hang out with the. We'll do the whole 9 yards, man. You okay with that, bro?
Yeah. It's pretty cool when you get yourself on the cover of a comic book. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, that's sweet.
I bet.
I've only been on the inside of a comic book before. Never recovered.
Inside of a comic book.
All right, people. I'm gonna drop off.
Me too, man. Yeah, I just want to say what's up, and thanks for letting me hang for a bit. I'm gonna play some video games, drink more beers while I can for the next hour or so, then pass out.
All right. Good night.
Yeah,
All right.
dude.
That's Station from Mix.
Pleasure.
Yeah, Station.
This is Station from. Wait. Oh, actually, hold on, Jason.
Okay.
I'll do it better this way.
Rock. Do I
Take a
need to
second
get off?
and tell the people what you got
somebody
going
else-
on. Hold on, man.
Oh, what I got going on? Oh man. All right. Well, I guess normally on Wednesday nights at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, late night, you can catch me on the Comic Core channel, Comic CORPS, and with hanging out with Alec Whitewell, Whitewell Comics, and John Comics with Kids, and Bear Island, and Comic Man Andy. He's kind of like our laugh track. Yeah, Manny's in there. Harrenberg in the chat. I guess Manny, he's a good promoter in our city. Whenever we had concerts, he hooked up me and my old band for many shows. So he's a homie, and he wants me to do stuff on my channel with him with his comic stuff. But like my channel's like dead. You know, you don't got to follow my channel. So I keep telling it, Manny, I'm like, dude,
don't say that, man. Don't say that, man.
So I'm trying to convince him to do live streams and come on stuff. You know. Yeah, but and then I guess recently I did an interview. I got interviewed. Me personally, my name Jason Cantu, just as a person, and that I make a lot of memes for a bunch of different like meme pages and things that are pretty popular and big. And I got interviewed for that on this channel on YouTube called Chill Neil, and you know, like you're chill, and a guy named Neil, Chill Neil. But he just interviews like meme people and then does like skits and comedy sketches like in between, and then a live performance at the end of like every show. It's a late night kind of talk show host thing that happens like 11:30 p.m. every Wednesday as well. But yeah, I was in the last Wednesday, so check out Show Nil, and I did a really cool like pretty much 45-minute interview, which is way over time than usual. But he likes comics, and I naturally like comics, so good times. But yeah, that's all I got going on. Thanks.
Well said, man. That's Kobe right there.
Cheers.
Don't be misexplained when you see that, man. It's explained because he does it right now. He just dropped the knowledge on you guys. With that being said, let's go to right now. Let's go to Dick. What you got going on your channel? Let the people know, sir.
I appreciate you having me on. Yeah, I'm pretty new. I'm about 3-4 weeks in. I've been following the community for almost a year now. I've been collecting for about 5 years. So I'm learning everybody, subscribing to as many people as I can. It's such a great time meeting everybody and talking. But yeah, right now I'm on YouTube, Nick Comic Culture. You can find me on there. I put out 2 to 3, 4 videos a week, doing weekly polls, doing reviews, and then Sunday is kind of like a grab all kind of a thing. Starting a new playlist this Sunday for new collectors out there, kind of like me, trying to get your bearings and trying to figure all this out. So looking forward to that. And then tomorrow I'll be at Huntsville Comic Expo. So I'm going to be hunting down Robbie from PCP Army and checking out Artist Alley. I'm really looking forward to that. So I'll be doing some footage from there and putting a video together from that. So that's what I got going on.
Best of luck, Nick, man.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Tell Robbie I said what's up.
Yeah, I certainly will. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. This will be fun.
Man. Pretty dope, man. Thanks so much. Let's see here. We have people on the
Cereal.
Oh, cereal. I don't have that book. Don't rub it in, sir.
No, show it again, please.
I picked up a bunch of random like number ones today at a couple of shops I went to. I was really psyched about cereal. Cereal is so good.
Shout out
But-
to more, man. It's a good book.
Yeah. But
All
yeah,
right.
I got a whole bunch of cool stuff. Yeah, thanks.
Thank you, sir, for hanging on the show right now. Let's bring in someone that is broke 100, and let's bring in right now TM Nation. What you got going on, sir?
I just want to plug. I didn't even know Nick had a channel. I'm gonna have to check it out, Nick.
Your name's Travis. Travis?
Yeah, Nick.
Okay.
Nick, is it? All right. First off, I just want to plug Fable. He doesn't have. He does have a YouTube channel. He doesn't do comic book based stuff, but he does put out music tracks that he does create himself and that. So if you want something great to listen to when you're reading a comic or anything, go sub up to Fable. Tomorrow I will be in the chats over on Comics Will Break Your Heart, Jennifer's channel, and then
Jennifer. All right.
Tomorrow night I'll be over on Big Herm's channel. We'll be talking about Falcon and the Winter Soldier, Invincible. He'll probably be talking about the Mighty Ducks and Godzilla versus Kong, because I haven't seen either one and I don't plan to. And also we got a new segment to the channel where we're going to review the first 5 issues of the Spawn Compendium.
Wow.
Yep.
And then Monday,
That's a lot of Spawn.
I don't have the book right on me right now, but Monday I have a review video of Shock by Aftershock, the trade paperback from that. And then Wednesday I have my back issue haul video. And then Friday I have my toy unboxing video. So,
Right.
yeah.
All right. Sorry, guys. I have not dropped your links in below. That's my apology. I will work on that next week. So, you guys are anchors. There's no secret. You can see them right now. All you gotta do is just search for them. Secret. And next up, we're gonna bring in one homie. Help me right now on the green. on the green screen.
Shadowhawk, baby. Shadowhawk.
And let's bring in our homie right now. Soul Layout. Whoa! What is going on here, dude?
We've got so Wednesday, Cardboard Crazies and I do we have a segment. Let's talk about it. Different guests are on. I do usual unboxings. Sometimes with a chainsaw. We're probably gonna blow some stuff up on the channel. I don't know. Yeah, that's about it. I do a lot of good hunts. Look for some Silver Age, some Golden Age, kind of a mix. So check it out.
Cool.
Wow, nice back. I don't know about that. Well said, Remy. Man, thanks. And we'll end the show right now with the homie that's building up his channel, building up comic book shop. He's gonna be moving. He's been hanging out with me throughout the day. Let's leave it to Quinn's Comic Stash. Let's go to them right now, man.
The privilege is all mine, Rock. Thank you for having me on. Thank you for the love and the support from the community and everyone here tonight. Thanks for the chance and the opportunity. I am, that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to build a comic store. That's my dream. I thought maybe when I got old and retired, I would try and, retire into a comic book shop. But then I'm like, F it. And I'm going to do it when I'm 39 instead of retiring. So I'm going to try and build a comic shop. We're going to be moving cross country. I'm leaving Florida, going up to Indiana. It's going to help facilitate all these things. I got a YouTube, an Instagram, an email, and a Facebook. It's all Quinn's Comic Stash. And it is me fumbling through all of this insanity, trying to make a career out of it. It's what I love. I've been collecting books since I'm 10. I'm a fan at heart from the beginning. I've read every book I got, that's where I'm at. But I want to make people are out there doing stuff, making dreams, and, I'm going to join them. And I hope to help children and inspire kids to read and problem solve through comics and gaming. That's why I want my store to be a foundation because the comic shop was such an important place for me as I was growing and turning into an adult and things like that. It was such a key place for me to be at. I want to provide that for the youth of our youth. And, that's what we're trying to do. So, amen. God bless you, Rock. God bless everyone on here. Thank you. And let's do it.
Hell yeah. Everyone read Black Hole by Charles Burns. Highly recommend. Some cool indie stuff. And if you like the independent art scene in Providence, Rhode Island has a huge art scene. They have like these screen pressed comics they put out with a group, like a collective. And they have like weird mini comics and stuff in them that like kind of break the format of things, which is really strange. Like for something to do, it's like, who puts a mini comic inside like their comic already that folds out like a bunch of stuff, breaks the format of things. It's awesome. So to be really creative like that, Providence, Rhode Island, I think Providence Press, Wipeout is a series, I believe. Cool stuff out there. Open your minds.
Amen.
Show them off, Rod.
Daredevil.
Oh man,
Dracula.
We'll be here for another 3 hours, man.
Listen, we're going to sit here and show comic books for a while.
Oh yeah. Flash books. Is that what we're gonna do?
Whoa!
I could put some. I can put some girls on the channel.
There we go. Yeah. Hell yeah.
That wasn't a girl, was it?
I did get one minor key today, so that was.
Whoa!
Doomsday.
Yeah. So
that is a nice book.
it's great condition too. I was super excited for that.
Boom.
Yeah, it's crisp. It's crisp.
Model
it's
it
flat.
off.
But yeah.
Holy crap! Right.
I don't know who showed this cover, but I had to go pick it up. That
Oh, that's
Dazzler.
Well, it looks like the Dazzler. That's
Yeah,
a
it's
homage to
homage.
the Dazzler cover. That's awesome.
Mhm.
Well, I like the
That's
ball
awesome.
on top of it. That's pretty neat.
Yeah. And of course some Hollow Heart too.
Hey, Rodney.
Who called me by my first name?
Rodney.
Who the hell
It's at
did
my
that?
house, buddy. I'm just miles away from you, my friend.
Oh,
It's right
God,
here.
I hear my name.
So
man. I
close.
was like,
It's so close. It's so
oh,
close.
that's now airways. It's gonna be
It's so
anti-air,
close,
Rodney.
It's so close.
Oh,
Rodney, it's so close.
God, don't do it.
When's
Rodney
Alpha Ray
is
Bill
on
coming
me.
out?
Lord,
Right.
man.
All right, guys, I gotta
With
head
that
out.
being said, man,
Yeah.
I can't, man. Got a stack of comics right here.
Mhm.
That's it, man. This is,
Thank you, guys.
yo,
Appreciate the opportunity,
actually,
man.
before we end the show, right,
Okay.
man, I didn't spend too much money on my books because it was pretty cool, man. I got a nice discount. And I want to end the show, man, because I got to get out of here. I got to go and talk to the wife the whole 9 yards. And, yo, but we got Mr. Q here, yo, comic stash.
I only spent
Commit to the bit, huh?
He's spent. We were busting balls all day, man. But yo, man, dude, man, it's been a good time hanging out with the community guys, man. Yo, man, Jason in the house, man.
Thanks for having me, homie.
Yo, I can't go on with this book. I just had a great day with the homies. It's been one of the best days I had in a long time. I have to say. Yeah, it was hanging out with Perry for a few seconds and to go to the comic book shop where Edwin was at. I have not been there. And that just hit us. You guys, I know Edwin is Edwin the comic jabroni. So when I walk into that shop, I was talking to the owner and I was holding back tears out, but he was too. I know he was.
Yeah, I still follow Jabroni's Twitter, and his Twitter is still active. It has like a bot behind it. So whenever he gets like a follow, he's like, "Hey, thanks for the follow." I'm like, "Damn!" Like it reminds me, like every couple seconds, you know, like. I'm always thinking of like Vanessa, you know, his wife and stuff, and his kids, man, always.
I text Vanessa and I tell her all the time, and I tell her I don't want to bother you. She goes, "But you're the only one that texts me." It's like she doesn't reply quick, so I leave her alone.
I'm sure she knows you care, you know what I mean? And that's what counts.
But at the shop, I felt the moment there, and the owner see me. He looked at me. He shakes his head and he goes, "I know," and I'm just like, it's a moment that I miss, even though he was in this house right now in his house. It's going on. You guys that know Edwin, the comic jabroni, man. That is
Yeah, it's never easy losing a loved one, man. And you know, Jabroni was all of our homies. Like for me, like what was that quote in WandaVision? It's like love is something like lacking, whatever the quote was. It made me mad because I was like, not quite right for me. Like the absence of for me, like whenever someone passes away, the biggest thing is like you still have that heartbreak, but it's like their absence is what really crushes you. You know what I mean? It's like they're just not there anymore, and you still have that love for them, but it's just like it sucks. You can't do anything about it, you know. And that's like, and you always have that feeling. It never goes away. For me, it never gets easier. Like even if you have any pets that pass away, like you always just like miss them constantly. You know what I mean? Or any family or friends that pass away, it's like you miss them constantly. That pain never goes away. But it's just like kind of dealing with it and kind of remember the good times more than the bad, you know, as time goes on. But like, but still, like, yeah, it's never easier. Honestly, they say it gets easier. For me, it never gets easier, dude. But I think we need to normalize that kind of perception of like, that's fine. Like it's fine if it doesn't get easier. It is what it is. But it needs to be like a broader understanding of that pain and an acceptance of that too. But because when people have like bad expectations or no expectations of what true loss really is, they think, oh yeah, it gets easier in time, and it kind of gets taken for granted. I think, you know, in my opinion, with that kind of perception. But when you have a real perception of what real pain is that doesn't go away, and how to live with that, that's like a whole nother thing, whole nother animal. And to make that like the actual bar of what it is, I think it makes it easier for a lot of people to accept like this is a high bar that you're going to have to come across, and you have to grow with that pain and deal with it yourself or with friends or family that help you go through it. And they'll always be there for you, and you will always be there for yourself as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but he's a real homie, man. So I always think of Jeroni as well.
I lost my mom, right? Like I've been through a lot, you know. My second marriage is Anna, the one that you see now, the 9.8. She's the rock star that's been my anchor.
9.8.
Yeah.
CGC signed. Yellow label.
Yeah, she's the best.
That's what's up.
And but
Rod, I love that you have your shirt on, man. The TMNT Club. Can you show it off? Can you show the design off? Can we still buy those? Is those still available somewhere?
I don't know, man. I don't think you can find them, man. You can't find these, I think, anywhere. But
it's too limited.
What you know, it's just probably off the rails.
Hey man, it is what it is sometimes, you know. But like whenever you need it, you got us homies, man. We're always here for you, and we're here for each other all the time, man. Like we all appreciate you having us, man, online. You know, it's cool to hang out. I don't have many in real life comic homies to talk about this stuff with, and you know, we're gonna keep on trucking together as long as we can and enjoy every minute we can with each other, you know. And that's just how it is, you know. We're always gonna be there for each other, man.
Appreciate that, Jason.
Yeah, man. Absolutely.
You've been there.
Absolutely.
For the long run, and I was at the shop, talking to the owner today, and with but it was like just he said, text Perry. I text Perry. I said, Perry will be here in 15 minutes. It took Perry 30 minutes to get there. Over 30 minutes.
Of course. Yeah, Perry would.
If you guys don't know, and when the comics wrote it, and Perry Comics and my stuff, Rod the Freaking, we did Fire Pass for a long time. We lost that one.
How's Perry doing, man?
He's all right.
I see Perry, but I never get to talk to him. You know.
He's, you know. That's
kind of shrugs it off. Yeah.
He's all right. He's all right.
I know you wear your heart on your sleeve more than Perry. You know what I mean?
Well, you know. So we would, we so I could talk all night about
Yeah, Rob, man, dude. If you ever wanted someone to talk to or hang out, man, just reach out, man. I'm always here for you, homie.
All right, bro. We had
You
a
got
good
the whole
time.
community behind you, buddy.
Yeah, man. You got everyone behind you, homie.
It was all right, gang.
I'm sorry if my pug is loud. I have an old pug that's just breathing heavily on the couch. It's overheating. 1 second, I'll turn the AC on.
I dig your hat, Remy Q.
Oh, thank you. Try to swap them through. I got a lot.
Sorry about that.
Let's end this right now.
Sure. Thanks for having us again, Rod. That's awesome. Thanks
Absolutely.
for
Yeah, it was a
hanging
good
out,
show.
man. It was an awesome show, man. Absolutely. And thank you for everyone in the chat for hanging out. And please come back again for the next one, because Rod is like one of the only few people that I feel like highlights everyone in the community that lets us all hang out. And this is the first time me meeting you guys as well, which is awesome.
Yeah.
He introduced like
It's nice
homies,
meeting
new
you.
homies. Like Rod's the best. He's probably like one of the biggest friendship pillars in the comic book community. And we all love you, Rod, so much. And thank you for letting us, for being here for all of us, man. Thank you. Well, love you, Rod, man.
You're killing it. You're killing it, Rod. We appreciate you.
It has going to the shop, knowing that Brody was there and hanging out with, Perry, 9 yards. It was weird, man. Like, I was there. It was not there. So, anyway, God, thank you for hanging out. And,
Thank you for having us.
Absolute pleasure.
Out, man. Freddie, Nick, Jesus, and the Holy Man. Nick, I'm out of here at these. I see.